Hey, what's going on, YouTube universe? Welcome back to another episode of Auction Life. Today is junk auction day. Was very rainy last night and cold, so there's a thin layer of ice on everything. It's supposed to clear up today and get to like 50, so hopefully everything that's outside isn't ruined. If you're new to the channel, we go to auctions to find stuff to sell online, sell in our booth, or that I just think is kind of cool and I want to keep for myself. If you have been watching, you'll know that I have a friend, we refer to her as Golf Club Lady. I picked up a storage unit for $20, and there was some drum cases in it and some golf clubs. So I loaded up the golf clubs. She's coming today to take a look at those. We have a couple things in the tote there for the booth, and there's a display case back there that one of the flea market guys is interested in purchasing. So I'm gonna go make my rounds, see what I can find, and see what we can pick up good. Stick around. Those are kind of cool. Oh, look, golf clubs. It's still dark under here. Let's go down this row. shoehorn's kind of cool.
Never know what you'll find.
Those are cool old stadium seats. You can't really see them, it's too dark. Unfinished desk. I think that goes with it. Pretty sure that goes with it. Nope, that goes with that. Yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna sell that as a set, unfortunately. That's kind of cool. I don't think it's that old. Heck of a lot in the back. All of the tables are covered, so can't really see too much back there. Big old bird cage. Ooh. Check this car. This thing is cool. That's a nice piece. This won't go cheap. It's got like that antique crackle finish. Actually, it might be new. Moonshine jug. That is a big cage. Nothing good in there. Wow, this is just sad. Now these two tables down the end here are covered in plastic. It's usually got nice stuff, but hey, what's going on, buddy? A little thin here today.
I wasn't quite sure if it wasn't snowing or anything.
I didn't see a lot of stuff online that looked any good, and they put the pictures up so early that most of that stuff wasn't back there. But
take out Andy.
bunch of Hess trucks, Linux. Play sets. Jewelry. Old ephemera.
I bought 40 of them from the lady, still in a box, all the different years. Some were doubles because you bought them for a kid's deal. You grew up like $100. Man, they took me for everything.
Mine, I bought 45. I see one.
$3 a piece or $7 a piece. I sold it for $4.
Yeah, it's like never ever. I think I had like the last 10 for the guy wants me like $15.
I like the old fan.
You gotta try to keep the boxes in good shape if you pack them up too.
That old fan's kind of cool. Jack Frost fan. These two tables might be worth sticking around for. Yeah, see, as you can see, a lot of these tables are still covered. So we'll see what happens. Alright, this table just got uncovered. Now I have a subscriber that loves this tin stuff. I could be looking at something rare and not know it. So if you see anything that you think is rare, let me know what I should be looking for. I like this one. It's a big Structo. There's your screenshot, honey. DVDs. There's that, DVDs. Sports stuff. Wood football. Different. Oh, I'm sorry. What do you think, George? Anything good?
No, spices. I don't know about the stuff that's covered up.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff covered up out back, so. Alright, well, there's a lot of stuff here. Nothing super outstanding that kind of stands out that I really want to have, that I have to have. Golf Club Lady was here, and she did take the clubs. So they're gone. Because they weren't complete sets, they were kind of a mishmash. She seems to think that the person that had them in the unit probably did the same thing her husband does, and that's refurbish them. So they're like, she pulled out a couple of the putters and she's like, this is a $2 piece, this is a $3 piece. So rather than stand out there and just try and figure all of those out, I trust her enough that I gave her all 3 sets of clubs, and next week when she comes, she'll just give me a total and let me know what was in there and what was good. Whatever she doesn't use, they donate to the local Boy Scouts, which I think is a really cool thing. So he'll refinish them like the cheaper ones, and he just gives them to the Boy Scouts, which, hey, as long as somebody can use it, I'm happy. And rather than just throwing them in the scrap pile and scrapping them, it's a little easier to take the hit knowing that somebody's going to use them again. And he even donates them to like high school students that don't have money and stuff like that. So, although if you don't have money, I guess golf is not a cheap hobby. I did see a couple tables back here. I did some commentary on the pressed steel toys that are back there. They just uncovered the table and the guy is sitting there guarding it because that's probably some of the nicest stuff here. So I know the winner of our 500 drawing collects pressed tin toys. So he had asked me that if I come across any to let him know, and I don't know what I'm looking at in them. I'm not that experienced in them, so I have a feeling there's a couple on there that are worth a few bucks. So if you want to hit me with a comment, or even if you're a subscriber and there's something you're interested in, send an email to our email address that my wife and lovely editor will post in the comment section below. And if I come across them, you know, and I pick something up, I can, you know, relay it to you guys. That must be, oh, that's new text. You like my text tone over there? I got to turn that down. I forgot. Good morning from my lovely editor. You're in the video now. All right, well, they're going to get started. So I'm going to throw my gloves back on, head out, and see what we can pick up today. Okay, guys, if the wind noise gets a little bad in this last clip, I apologize, but as you can see by the clouds, we're supposed to get another really bad shot of Arctic weather within the next 24 hours. So I want to get this stuff out of the truck, get it into the basement so we can tag it in a nice warm dry place. So we spent a total of $48 today, and we actually got more quality items for $48 than that entire storage unit for 30 bucks. So storage units are good for one thing if you're doing flea markets and you can actually see that there's a lot of cool stuff, but auctions are more fun. So let's get into what we got today. We picked up a bunch of Hess trucks. Another auctioneer, they forgot to announce that he was starting to sell, and I ended up getting these for $2 a piece. They're brand new in the box. This is a 2004. We have a little trick. You can always tell the year of a Hess truck because on the back of the box, if you look closely, let me get my camera screen up so I can see, they usually put the license plate. So this is a 1998. Little tip, just so you know. All right, well, you got a 98, an 04, we got 1993. That one's a little older. This one I actually had the cars for in the basement too. 2009. So again, these are all brand new in the box. 94. This one has the space shuttle in it. This one is a 1999. So which is good because so far they're all different years, which will be helpful when we're listing them. 1991. It's a little older. We have a 2011. This is another 93. And we have two more up here. Oh, I can't reach that far. 1994. So yeah, these are mid-90s. 1996. Not too many doubles. So I picked all of these up. I'm into them. There's 11 of them. I'm into them for $22. What I'll probably end up doing is sticking them in the booth for $5 to $7 a piece and try and make my money back that way. Next up, we got two nice, oh, that was loud, two old wooden block planes. Those look really good hanging up. I think I paid $5 for the pair. They're in pretty decent shape. I picked up this advertisement, this We Serve. If you look there, you can see the date. I believe it's in the 60s. I don't know if this is original, but it does have the artist's name on it. This is something you would probably see hanging up in a recruitment office. I'm going to look into this one. This might be a real one. The one we have hanging in the booth now is not real. So I'm going to really have to look that up and check that out. Like I said, I think I paid $1 for that. I paid $2 for these. Oh, I paid $1 for this little nonsense too. There's a Cameo, a little old cap gun that's broke, and a pocket knife. Pocket knives do pretty well, especially if the blades aren't beat up and you can still read what the maker is. So they're not from a faraway land, they're actually from us. So that's $1. Like I said, I paid $2 for these. And I know what these say. Just so you know, I'm fluent in this language. These are the 4 seasons: summer, winter, fall, spring. I'm kidding. If you look on the back, it says it. But I did that at the auction. I picked them up, and the guy says, whatever these symbols say, and I said, they're the 4 seasons. And he's like, excuse me? And I'm like, yeah, there are 4 seasons. So he's like, well, you should buy them. And I'm like, $2. So there's winter, autumn, summer, and spring. These might end up going to my mom. She likes a lot of the Asian kind of stuff. Neat little wall hangers. I picked up this Coca-Cola truck for $1. It had no box. Well, it had a box, but it was so destroyed it was ridiculously beat up. Coca-Cola bank. I had a couple Coke trucks in there and they sold already, so that's a good deal for $1. I bought this flat for $1. It's got a little old leather belt in it. I bought it for this. This is a metal Marks dump truck. I have another one in the booth right now that's in worse shape. And there's some old plastic farm toys. Ew, that's a little scary. But anyway, the reason why I bought it was the truck. Oh, what's this thing? Indian Trading Post, Canadensis, PA. Ooh, there's something in it. Let's check this out. I didn't see that in there. Alright, let's get this little flat out of my way. Huh. This is petrified wood trees. So I'm assuming that that right there is a piece of a petrified tree. Pretty cool. Okay. I don't think that this is going to be gold. This looks like a gift shop type of item. However, I don't know how old it is. Still, it's cool. Kind of neat. I'm going to just stick this. I'm going to stick you down for a second so I can stick this back in the box. I don't want to lose it. Or in the slip. That's a nice little surprise. Didn't know that was in there. Put this little flat right here. Okay, next up. Back here, we have, these are actually a little older than the andirons I have in the booth right now. And if anybody has watched my videos, you will know why I bought these. I think I paid $2 or $3 for them. They're cast iron, they're old. They're really cool. I'm not even going to clean them up. I think I'm just going to stick them in the booth just the way they are. Next up, we have some business advertising pieces. These were really cool. These were on a covered table and I don't think a lot of people knew that they were there. This is a old, I mean, you can see it's got a crack in it, it's a little warped, Cask and Crown pub. This is an old beer tray. It's an old tavern tray where they would walk around and they'd put the big mugs of beer on there. And I think this might actually, I don't know, it's pretty cracked, but I don't know if that outside of that is what I think it is. Nope, metal, iron. But I thought it was really cool. I think it'll clean up nice, you know, at least clean up the words so you can see it. Now, this is the one that I have a feeling that my buddy Mr. Stacks is going to be extremely jealous of. This is a Wyatt's hotel sign. It was a local hotel that went out of business, and this would be on the street, you know, like on the side of the building down by the street. And they sold it as a cast iron sign. However, let's take this nice little magnet here. That is entirely solid brass. It's a nice brass sign. You can see in the back that it's solid brass. Oh. I don't know how much it weighs. It's got to weigh over 15 pounds. I don't know what brass scrap is right now, but just in scrap alone, I paid $3 for the sign, and just in scrap alone, it's probably worth 5 times that. I don't know. I'm not current on what brass is going for at the moment. We're going to pause because my neighbor just stopped by. I shall return. All right, sorry for that. I'm back. Yeah, that was my dad. He stopped by to see if I need anything from the store, which I was just there. So yeah, that's what we picked up today. I mean, this brass sign is pretty cool. You know, there's a lot of neat items in here. I have a feeling we're going to do really well with what we picked up. So that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Auction Life. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hit them comments, hit that like, hit all that fun stuff. Leave me your comments, questions, and like I said earlier, if there's something in particular that you're interested in and you want me to keep my eye out for it and let you know when it comes up, send it to the comments. I mean, we did pretty good today. We spent $48. Next week when I go, the golf club lady will probably have close to that to give back to me for the clubs we sold. The little display case that I had in my truck, I sold it to a guy that I know that does flea marketing, and he gave me 20 bucks for that. I think I only paid like 5 for it at a flea market. So we did good there. Just got to keep hustling every day and try and figure out how to make that money. All right, now for my stupid dad joke, and it goes like this. Did you read the book about the guy that invented super glue? I did, and I couldn't put it down. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Keep living that auction life. Bye.